destruction on Wednesday. In Crawford County, Wisconsin, trees are down everywhere and several buildings are damaged. This piece of wood piercing the windshield of a car.
Well, right now we have our street crews out. We have the fire department is out helping cutting trees down that are laying in the roads, and it's probably going to be at least a couple weeks of cleanup.
The Prairie du Chien Airport suffering the most extensive damage. This airplane hangar collapsing onto a 1940s airplane. In Minnesota, heavy rain spawning flooding and mudslides. Hundreds in the small community of Arcadia forced to evacuate as Turton Creek overflows its banks. The storms producing more than just heavy rains and strong winds. For AccuWeather, I'm Lincoln Riddle.
With heavy rain have pushed through parts of Wisconsin, Iowa, and Illinois this morning. We're going to see a redevelopment of thunderstorms across parts of Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania today. Those storms will then push their way to the east. There could be some that contain some hail and some stronger winds. But again, a big threat is going to be the torrential rainfall and the frequent lightning with any of these thunderstorms. Then we get a repeat event as we head into our Friday. Not only is it warm and humid, but we'll have more thunderstorms breaking out over some of the very same waterlogged areas, including northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin, far southeastern Minnesota, and northeastern Iowa. Not only are we looking at the threat for heavy rain, but again, the slight risk area for severe weather covering some of the very same locations. We'll really have to watch that wind threat. And you know what? Coming up on Saturday, it's not done yet. In fact, we've got one more round of heavy thunderstorms to track through parts of the Midwest.
This is AccuWeather's Regional Enhanced Satellite. All right, July 20th. This is the interactive radar map. And if you can see here from Mexico, we have some hurricanes over here which aren't showing up. This here being the monsoon rains in supposedly Arizona here, where all those swimmers got stranded. But all this rain is moving up over here to Michigan and the Northeast. Just a steady train. And we'll go to the moisture versus dry air map, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Because over here we have all this Fucutonium from way out west. I'm going to get something of that. So this is the past 24-hour radar loop. Well, not a loop. That's 24-hour precipitation. And as you can see, here's that flow of moisture. I don't know where all this come from. I think most of this was sitting off in the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic. But this here has been just creeping this way for days now. Here's the visible moisture satellite. Red is the dry air. Green and yellows are more moist. Greens are typically rain. And here is my path of Plutonium. It's rolling right up along, and it jumps up into Canada, and this is all intermixing with the rain on the boundaries. So you have charged particles intermingling with the moisture.
tropical Atlantic has gotten a little more quiet over the last 24 hours. Dawn, no more. There are a couple of waves we're watching. Meanwhile, it is very busy in the eastern part of the Pacific. Let's get to the Atlantic. 2 waves we're watching around 50 and around 23, 24. Both these waves are not expected to develop. Let's keep an eye on this second one. This first wave along 50, this will be impacting all of the Lesser Antilles, but especially the Leeward Islands here on Friday. But there will be some showers across the Windward Islands as well. All right, we have triplets in the eastern Pacific. We have Greg, Tropical Depression 8E, and we continue to watch Fernanda, now a tropical storm. And Fernanda, even though it's going to be tracking toward Hawaii, do not expect much in the way of impacts with this system. It'll be approaching the Hawaiian Islands as a dying system, only maybe a tropical depression, or could even be weaker than that. It will increase the surf. Certainly that'll be good news for the surfers along the Big Island here along the northern side. And maybe there's some moisture, but the impacts right now for Hawaii from Fernanda are going to be limited.
Afternoon, Thursday, July 20th, 2017, Michigan Skywatch. Southview. And swinging east. That would be north. This is west coming up. We are getting some water on them. I want to get it on my camera, but it's 2:10. It's a half hour after the last time lapse. This is south. There went all my clear skies. For now, anyway. Interesting. Alright. Time is at 2:40. AccuWeather's current satellite weather info. Hence all the clouds. But it appears it should clear back up. We'll see. So, 3:55 p.m. and the sun has come back out. Dun dun dun. South. It's humid again. And as soon as that sun beats down on you, boy, you know it. We'll see if any of those Foo Fighters show back up. If it clears out a little more. It needs to clear out a little more for them guys to start flying again. Here's the plane off in the distance.